the propaganda just never ceases when it comes to Deontay Wilder and his team. Wilder says Luis Ortiz is avoided by many. I don't avoid people. Well, you avoided Dillian Whyte for years. You avoided Klitschko for years. You had several opportunities to fight Anthony Joshua. You turned them all down. And yet you say you don't avoid people. You're fighting Luis Ortiz again. A rematch which nobody asked for. Recycling this old man who's done nothing since you fought him first time. I don't avoid people. You sent messages to Dillian Whyte saying that you would make him wait 2 years. Well, in actuality, it's going to be a lot more than 2 years if he ever gets a shot at you. So this is an example of Deontay Wilder, once again, lying through his teeth. He's avoided several people. Now, have some people avoided Luis Ortiz? Yes. But Luis Ortiz had an opportunity to fight AJ earlier this year. He avoided that fight. Ortiz did. Now, I don't know who's telling the truth out of Dillian Whyte and Ortiz, but Dillian Whyte claims that Ortiz had the opportunity to fight him, that he made offers to Ortiz, which Ortiz turned down. I don't know which camp to believe, whether Dillian Whyte or the Ortiz camp. I'm not an insider on that situation. But certainly, there have been people willing to fight Luis Ortiz. You know, I mean, Jarrell Miller was going to fight Luis Ortiz. Remember that? But Showtime, for some reason, didn't want to go ahead with the fight. I think it was Showtime. They didn't want to go ahead with the fight. They wanted Miller to fight Kaunaki instead or something like that. So there have been people who wanted to fight Ortiz. In fact, when Ortiz was with Matchroom, Dillian Whyte was calling him out. But that's an aside. When it comes to Deontay Wilder, we know he's avoided several fighters over the years. And the Wilder fanboys can make up all the excuses they want and twist things and whatever. But the one thing they can never deny is that Shelly Finkel came out publicly. It's still up, the Boxing Scene article. Any of you, just go Google it. Shelly Finkel publicly came out in the wake of Wilder beating Berman Stavern and said that Wilder's not ready for Klitschko yet. He's just a baby. They publicly ducked Klitschko, kept Wilder away from him for years. But the guy says he don't avoid people. Okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, this is not about a witch hunt for Wilder. Oh, Hatman hates Wilder. No, I don't hate Wilder. It's what people don't get. Wilder just says so many ridiculous things. I am here to report the boxing news and comment on it. So if a guy is continuously lying and continuously putting propaganda out, what am I supposed to do? Pretend like he's not doing it? One of the reasons that I don't often criticize things Anthony Joshua says is because Anthony Joshua doesn't really speak. He doesn't give me much to criticize. Occasionally he'll say something and I'll criticize it. But for the most part, AJ keeps his mouth shut. That's what he does. If AJ was out there talking a load of rubbish, mouthing off, contradicting himself, lying on a constant basis like Wilder does, then I'd be doing the same thing to AJ, criticizing him just as much. But he doesn't do that. So how am I going to be criticizing stuff AJ says when there's nothing to criticize because he's not saying anything? Think about it logically, people, right? Wilder just gives me so much material to work with. Just constantly talking rubbish. So it's same with Tyson Fury to a slightly lesser extent. He talks so much that there's lots to comment on. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm out.